Good afternoon, everybody. Um, so I took a break yesterday from a lot of the politics stuff, except for that one video where I was reacting to people's comments, mostly MAGA and far right and just trolls. When I put up my short video about RFK becoming director of the health administration. And the one thing that bugged me about all the comments, most of the comments, other than the ones that physically insulted me, which whatever, it's not anything I haven't heard before. But I'm gonna back up. What you see is an older version of who I was all my life. I have been a big person all my life. You want to call me fat, whatever. But I've never been a slothful person, which attached to that. I've always been active, just the weight was just part of my life. Okay, I wrestled in high school. I worked manual labor all my life to this recent job where mostly I sit behind a desk, but a lot of people do. I've always been active. I refereed soccer, believe it or not, coached soccer, youth soccer. Used to play basketball really well. It was good for me outside. Even played a little league baseball. So the point is, all the things that you associate with someone who looks like me, it's not true. Those are caricatures put out by mostly writers and everything, and a lot of people fit those characters. That is not me. To this day, I'm as active as I can. My knees don't take it, but it's not only because of my weight. It's because I work concrete and cold for 20 years. So that will take a rise on you. My blood work is good. I'm working on a couple of things, but you see this, the theme here for me is that I did this, I did that, I continued to do what I wanted to do with my life. It was part of my life. I've been married for close to 40 years. I have 3 kids, almost all grown. Proud of my life, proud of where I'm at. So the biggest comment I kept getting from all these far rights, MAGA and everything, and even when it comes to Donald Trump, but the one I keep hearing is Robert F. Kennedy's gonna make you healthier. He's gonna solve your problem. He's gonna make everyone healthier. He's gonna make everyone, he's gonna handle obesity. He's gonna handle this. I don't need him to handle my business. That's my business. Okay? I choose to do what I choose, what I want. Okay? I talk to my doctor. My doctor gives me advice. I follow it or I don't. I take my medication or I don't. All right? That's up to me, and I do not want to be regulated by a man whose idea of health is not scientific. It's not. It's all his impressions and his weird ass hippie bullshit that doesn't work. Do you know he thinks that mental health people who take, medication for their mental health, for depression and all that, are not sick? They just need to be sent to a farm till they get fixed. He said this. Do you know he doesn't believe that vaccines work? He said this. All right. So the point I'm saying overall is that as an American, my job, my understanding as an American is to have individual choice over my life. I can do what I want as long as I don't harm anyone else. If I harm myself, that's up to me. Okay? If I want to spend my life like Donald Trump eating every fucking fast food you can, and I eat fast food, I like it. I'll be blunt. Well, I mean, some I don't, but the point being is that's my choice. And what my choices bring to me is fine. Now you're going to say, well, what about COVID? You had choices about masks and all that. Yeah, but not where the mask affected others. So as long as my choice doesn't affect somebody else, like a crime, I'm okay. Only a reasonable person would not believe that. Only a reasonable person would believe that taking a vaccine keeps a disease that you can spread to others. That's being responsible. That's being a responsible adult. And the thing about it is that I don't need, the only people I needed to teach me how to be a responsible adult were my mom and dad. They're along with me, but I take their lessons with me and I spread it out to my kids. You see, I don't need government to force me to be their version of a responsible adult. To take away things that might help me because they believe it's not good for me, although it would be. You know, he wants to get rid of GLPs that have helped a lot of people lose weight and also are good for diabetics, but he doesn't believe diabetics exist. He doesn't. He thinks it's a problem with our eating, but it's not true. A lot of people are diabetic who don't look like me. But he doesn't believe that. Robert F. Kennedy is a danger to everyone's health because he will take away things to help people to help themselves. And again, he doesn't have to regulate my life. He can give me suggestions, but he does not need to regulate my life and pass laws or make me do things he thinks I should do against my will. So the point is, you motherfuckers can come here and call me fat, unhealthy, but you don't know me. And I made my choices to get where I am right now, like you made your choices to yours. But you won't hear me because you're too wrapped up in letting people give you excuses to hate and having people tell you what to do. That's a lousy way to live your life. Freedom, literally, is not always. To be free is to make choices for your own life. Also means to be responsible for society around you. That's always been my idea. Do no harm. But also, do your own thing. I'm fine with that. And that's the thing. If you want to be poor, I don't give a fuck. If you want to be slothful, that's fine. Alright? I don't mind my taxes helping you be that way. Or to help you get up out of something. Or to have medical care for yourself. Maybe you're in a tight spot. But you guys don't see that because you buy into this thing that the government shouldn't interfere with our stuff unless we believe in unless they tell us something we believe in. It's silly. So the point is, most of the things going on with the Trump administration and those who support him and all the other people is because you've never in your motherfucking lives even taken responsibility for who you are and what you do. The consequences of your life. You blame someone else for your problems. You blame people of color. If everyone was like this, I'd be fine. It's all their fault. Them. You never in your life understand that your life is a you problem. That where your life is now is your problem. And for you to hate someone else because you were never successful or you're in a bad spot, that's your fucking problem. So I refuse to accept advice from Robert F. Kennedy or Donald Trump how to live my life because it's my problem. And I've done pretty good. So if you don't like it, simple as that.